Oh my god, hi! We're back with more streamies! And we're gonna be doing more WATERDEEPs.
Oh my god, never fucking do this ever again.
Jesus Christ.
So welcome back everyone. We've got a special episode with a special guest tonight. Very excited. Before we get into that introduction, we're just gonna go around the table. We'll do myself. I'm Nick. I play Droomstick Harry Pelt, the one without a soul. I'm having problems, and we have somehow survived not dying by a beholder yet again. And we got its fish. I love that. It's fantastic. And I'm just going to bring it over to our guest star and the one who showed up in the first ever episodes, Rachel.
Including episode 2, the lost episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm Rachel. I play Rodrigo, and I have no idea what's going on, so.
That's okay. None of us know what's going on either.
Just take it away.
Hi. Okay, I don't know why I said hi like that, but okay, we're doing great today, yo.
Hi.
I'm Jess, and I play Blaze in this game. Blaze at 420. No, not really. I am still just baffled at how long it took me to get a fish in a bag as a cat. I think that bafflement will last for the rest of my days.
Yeah, that one goes on the resume.
Because, like, how does it take you, like, 6 turns to get a fucking fish in a bag when you're a cat?
It just
DC-10.
does.
Oh, it was a really shitty roll day. Anyways, I'm gonna pass it off to Oliver.
Yes, I am Oliver. I am playing Warren Woodbrook, human inquisitive rogue, who's just dragging the party along behind him. Recently, it feels like, I guess, but it's maybe working out.
It's working.
You haven't been dragging the party. There's not been a single dragon in this game.
Well, that's a lie.
No, that's a lie.
Was there a dragon? Dragon was the other game.
There's at least 2 dragons. We just
There-
haven't.
yes.
Oh, there was a dragon.
Yeah, how
I
did
Yep,
you
forgot
Shadow
about
Dragon.
I forgot about the one in the crypt. Dragon, Aronnax.
Yeah. So dragons. That's my introduction. Give it to Sky.
Hey, I'm Sky. I play Listara. Your wood elf sorceress. I'll mostly be on mute tonight because I have an animal here. But yep, that's me. Let's pass it off to who didn't go yet.
Kevin.
Well, we got Roz.
Oh, Rossi.
Oh my
Yep.
god, I forgot
Pass it
Rosie.
off to Rossi.
Oh my god, you assholes!
I'm V. I have a B, and that's basically gonna be my intro for the rest of my life.
I'm
Human
V.
wizard.
V.
I have a B. And
Oh,
my bed looks
B.
like a B, and so does everything else in my house. Where we lay our scene, God.
So I'm Kevin. I GM this game. I'm absolutely not in control of anything, particularly tonight with 2 swans in the group. I don't have any hope of controlling things. Uh, so during our last session, you guys were able to escape the Xanathar's lair with Silgar, the emotional support goldfish. That sent Xanathar into an immediate frenzy. He was sending his goons out into the street to rampage and track down the fish. I don't know what your initial plan was for dealing with the fish, but one of the things you did was you reached out to a nefarious individual named Jarlaxle. Drow mercenary captain who's got his fingers in all sorts of intrigue-like problems. And he kind of bullied his way through to snatching Silgar away from him.
Right.
He plans on making a play for control of Skullport, and who knows what his plans are from there. Now, during that last session, I kind of bullied you guys a little bit more than I should have as a DM. I abused my position. I apologize.
Shit happens, Kevin.
But we've had a conversation outside a game on where we should go from here, and we've got a more clear plan on where we're going to go, and we'll see where things end up. So when we start things tonight, Jarlaxle has just left V's home. It was a bit of a shock for him to be there. This is supposed to be a secure location, but apparently he had access to this place before V did. So that's where we're
explain
going.
it to do.
Still my house.
You want to explain yourself, V?
I do not know this man.
No. Are
Mm,
you sure?
he's cute.
How'd he get in your house?
I know, you must have given him a key or something.
I bought it from someone else. He knew the previous owner.
Oh.
Did you buy it or did you buy it?
Girl, do you know me at all?
I mean, I'm starting to.
on.
That is the problem. Yes.
I mean, he died of his own idiocy. I just knew the address, so I moved in. Finders keepers.
Okay.
Fair enough, I guess. If that's how Skullport operates.
'Tis.
Regardless.
Even real estate can be loot.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how ours happened.
Yeah, but
It's
that was
free real
given
estate.
to us freely.
Was
Nobody
it?
had to die.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that was our finder's fee for helping someone's boyfriend out of a mind flayer jam or something. I don't know. Regardless of all that, I think we should withdraw for now. The Drow priestess person, has she taken care of herself yet? She said she was going to get out of here with the help of her mage. Has she done that yet, or are we still waiting
Yeah.
for her?
Message was sent off. She has left the scene.
Okay.
You do have the Shoe Ambassador's assistant
Yes.
and the feral halfling, who really just both want to be returned to Waterdeep.
We need to take them back to Waterdeep.
Can't believe that bitch is still here.
Well, I mean, nobody else knows how to get out of your house but you, so.
Yeah.
I thought she was like out in the town or something.
No,
Jesus.
that's the drow lady who is now gone. So, Vial, if you can get us back to Waterdeep, please.
Sure. Bippity boppity boo. Boom, we're there.
All right, so use the teleportation circle coordinates provided by Jarlaxle. When the spell finishes and your eyes focus on your new location, Jarlaxle had told you the location was in the City of the Dead in Waterdeep, which is a big giant park cemetery.
Oh, my
But where you
favorite.
find yourselves is in a room, stone block room, single door, circle etched in the floor, no windows.
I assume we're in a mausoleum.
Hard to say. I mean, there's nothing else in the room other than the stone circle.
Alright, let's go outside. Drumstick first.
It's pronounced droom, like broom, except I'm useless and I don't clean things.
Okay, chicken wing, let's go.
Okay, fine. I'll go first because I am the strong.
You open the door, and you are looking down a hallway. Walking up the hallway the other direction is a wizard you probably recognize. I know at the very least Warren would recognize her. Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff. She is the leading wizard in Waterdeep and part of the Waterdeep defense against magic. Trailing behind her are 5 members of Force Grey, which is kind of an elite adventurers unit that works for the city. She speaks out at you guys and is like, "How did you get in here? You don't belong here."
We're fine.
We're
Yeah,
fine.
sorry. We were just on our way out. We got here through the usual means. Magic-y stuff. Portal, you know.
This
Shut
wasn't
up.
our choice of places to be teleported to.
That's a secure circle. You should not have access to it.
You don't know who we are. And I walk out all hoity-toity.
I
No one knows
do
who you
know who most of you are.
are. Oh shit!
Just ignore her, let's go.
No, actually, this is good. We have someone important enough with us. A diplomatic woman from Shu. We need to return her to her embassy.
Her tone or like her stance shifts just a little bit. Like the group behind her is still ready to throw down and ready and alert. Before we can do that, I need to know how you got the circle address.
It was given to us by someone else. How they got it? No idea. They just told us this was the way home.
Who?
The Charmander family. Because I can't remember their fucking name.
The Charmander family.
It was a drow guy, big
Shut
fancy
the fuck
hat.
up! Like, what the fuck?
Who are you yelling at right now?
Oliver, stop blabbing our allies' secrets. Jesus Christ!
I
don't
thought you
really
were
think-
talking to the cat. I don't know
So did
why.
I don't really think he's an ally so much.
Jen's ready to come in.
Oliver, you do. Fuck me. Yeah, she can come in.
Fael, this is why we
Literally
can't.
stop speaking for the group.
This is why we can't trust you when you tell us to kick in the Castellander's door. Okay? Just saying.
We need to.
Well,
I'm sorry.
dude,
we
like
need
a
to,
little centrifuge is in order here, bro. Instead of
We
just
don't-
blabbing everything to the
don't-
first person we see.
Okay, Vial, we don't owe that guy anything. He owes us stuff. You were the one who brought that up
In
last
theory,
time.
but he is also a powerful person that I suggest not pissing off by blabbing his secrets. If
We
you
are
can get
in-
off with.
We are in the presence of some very powerful people right now
Yo.
who are interrogating us.
Yo, Warren's kind of sus. We need to vote him out.
If you all want to take Vial to jail, that's fine.
Oh no, I'm
If
good.
it doesn't work the first time, you resort to the truth. You don't lead with the truth. And if you have a problem with that, let someone else speak.
I mean, why
Yeah,
would mom and
Hail
dad
from the
fight?
We just.
Basra's just listening to all of this.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Continue, since you were already narked on him. Go ahead. And I'm telling him, you did it.
After you finish, Mr. Woodbrook, I would be curious why that one would like to frame the Castle Lanterns for something they likely weren't involved in.
I heard that they were.
I'm also very curious about a great many things regarding her, but unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of answers on everything. Regardless, that's where we got the circle. It was an emergency. We have people here that need to be taken care of. Perhaps you could escort her to the embassy and oh,
Oh,
okay, and
Yeah,
Oh.
Chen didn't make it in.
perhaps we could simply escort her to the embassy, continue this debriefing with the ambassador, who would probably like to know where her assistant has been.
Yeah, the attack on the ambassador's staff has been noted. That's I was about ready to deploy Force Gray to deal with that situation.
Well, good news. We saved you some tax dollars.
More than once, to be thoroughly honest.
That's, yeah.
We're good at that.
Does your drow associate have a name?
maybe. Is Vial
You're-
gonna lose for shit?
You're in a secure building right now, and that's an answer I'm going to need.
Driss Warden. It's the only other drow name I know.
I
Okay.
don't think I'll ever be able to trust anything that one says. She lies too easily.
Jarlaxle? Did I say that correctly?
You know what? Insight check me, bitch.
Oh.
I feel like a wizard this powerful has methods other than an insight check to get the truth, but that's just me.
Excuse me.
Jarlaxle is a known problem.
Oh, well, okay. At least he's a known problem.
And not an
He's been
unknown
trying-
problem.
Let's take this to my office, and we can have a conversation.
Yes,
Go ahead,
please.
Oliver, since you speak for everyone.
No. I would like to speak to you all, even the lying one.
I'm good.
Even the lying one.
Quick recap for Jen. Teleported out of Skullport into what was supposed to be a safe location in Waterdeep and ends up being a very secure wizard's tower.
And Oliver tells him everything. We get the
You're-
scroll from Billy.
You
But
are
are we
currently
safe?
speaking.
Very safe.
You are currently speaking to Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff. She's one of the more powerful, notable wizards of Waterdeep and part of the security apparatus.
I would just like to point out, the last time I stepped back and allowed someone else to speak for us, it was Droomstick, and he made things worse immediately. So I've learned.
Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but
I gave it a shot, okay, and you blew it. So
You can't just
Sorry.
simply say, yes, let's make an alliance. Now I shall knock on you because you done committed, bro. You committed.
tax fraud.
he
It's
shouldn't
gonna
have
come
demanded.
back on us.
He could not have demanded the fish.
Yeah.
The fish. Okay.
Oh shit! Did you say that out loud? He did not say that out loud.
Can we lock
she's
her
like,
up?
She's like rubbing the bridge of her nose as she's leading you down the hall to her office. Force Gray is on standby outside the room. The group there, you recognize most of them too. They're all famous in their own right. Paladin Naily, a foul-mouthed bard Calliope, a furball druid named Tyrell, a human rogue named Hitch, and a 6.5 foot tall barbarian woman with a Chalton accent and a large sword named Jamila.
Oh yay.
So Vajra's office is just like covered with paperwork. Like there's file folders and stacks of things everywhere. And Vajra's eyes don't leave V because if anyone's going to steal something, it's almost certainly going to be her.
Please.
That's valid.
I'm taking out my notebook and my Rita Skeeter pen is going to start going. Just so you know, these are all broadcasted live to my publisher.
God.
So you've already mentioned Jarlaxle and a fish.
Yeah, fish.
Oh God, not the
Uh,
fish.
Gonna haunt my nightmares.
I love
Can you
fish.
elaborate on this?
We had a goldfish that he really wanted.
It ate
We-
pancakes.
Yeah, I did give it some pancakes. They
Wait.
said that. What?
Why are you giving the fish pancakes?
He already gave the fish
He
pancakes.
asked for pancakes.
I
He
mean, we
likes
had to
chocolate.
feed it something.
I don't think fish eat pancakes.
He
This
ate them.
one
It was
does.
fine. It was good.
Goldfish are basically carp. They will eat anything. We've covered this.
They're
Yeah.
special.
Gonna give him indigestion. The poor fish.
Oh my God.
What is fish indigestion like anyway?
In any case, the fish's indigestion is not a topic here. The pancakes were great. Fish loved them. He told me himself. I could tell by the look in his eyes. I'm very good at reading
Do
people.
you need that reassurance that your pancakes were that great?
No, but apparently you all do. Because I'm not getting enough respect for my pancakes.
I'm not questioning the quality of the pancakes. I'm just concerned about the fish eating people food.
Well, I'm more concerned about the fact that the dark elf walked off with the fish. Regardless, we were poking around the Centaur facilities.
That fish. Okay.
Yes, we rescued this diplomatic assistant along with this halfling who really needs some sort of therapeutic like help. He needs a priest or something. I don't know. But while we were there making our escape, we borrowed fish.
Borrowed it. We borrowed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jarlaxle is in possession of silver.
Yes.
Last time we saw it, anyways. I told him not to eat it, whatever he did.
True
If
animal
anybody's
lover.
eating that fish, it's fucking me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you struggled with getting it into the bag like 4 times.
The last we had a location for Jarlaxle, he was working out of Luskin, which is a city north along the coast from here. It's basically a pirate town.
Well, I mean,
He's about to ruin Skullport, bitch.
Skullport
So,
really seemed like kind of a pirate town too, so I guess that makes sense.
better than a giant fucking beholder.
Granted, almost anything is preferable to Xanathar's involvement.
You're welcome.
If Xanathar provided any legitimate service to Waterdeep, he kept a lid on Skullport so nothing would bubble up through it.
Except for all of the Xanathar members, which were pretty bad.
True, but they're also really inept. Yeah.
You know, as an aside, I think it's hilarious that you know all this shit about Jarlaxle, but you don't know anything about the Castellaners and all the Asmodeus cult shit that they're up to. Funny. Just saying.
I'm going to put a pin in that for just a moment. We will come back to that. Jarlaxle's efforts lately have been to try to get Luskin into the Lord's Alliance. He's been leveraging every favor he can find to make that happen.
Let it happen. Kill him later.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
How would that work? That is fascinating.
I mean, we're for hire, are we not?
No, we are
No.
not for hire.
What are we, assassins?
Now we are.
Maybe you.
You're not assassins
Not
until you get
this
paid. Before you get
bitch.
paid, you're just murderers.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are we murderers then?
No, we're heroes. We rescued a fucking fish.
Did we rescue the fish or did we steal the fish?
We're
borrowed
humanitarians.
it.
We rescued the fish.
We're like Karen Baskin.
Carol Baskin of
Killed
fish.
her
Carol,
husband.
not Karen.
Well, we definitely rescued the diplomatic assistant, if nothing else.
Right.
She fed her
With,
husband
with
tiger
the
fish.
exception of the loud lying one, your reputations precede you. So I'm willing to take you guys at face value here.
My notebook pen starts writing.
I mean, to be fair, V, many people would know you by name, but not face, because you published your work under your a pseudonym.
And again, when you debrief the people that we brought with us, you will find that their stories corroborate ours.
Even mine.
I don't know her. At all.
He makes shit pancakes.
Do we really need to start a fight right now?
I'm not making her pancakes
Shots
anymore.
fired.
Everyone else is
Yeah.
getting breakfast put by Elle.
Fine, you can't
Should
use my
Joe
pen.
Laxford contact you again, please let us know. He is an individual that should not be allowed any political power whatsoever, and he seems to have a never-ending deck of cards to play.
All of this said like a true boomer.
My God.
Vajra is, as a point of fact, the youngest Blackstaff to ever hold the position.
Well, you act like a boomer.
Now, the Open Lord of Waterdeep is about 800 years old, so figure that
He's a
out.
boomer.
Let him live.
She's a Viking queen. Anyway,
Yeah, she is a badass motherfucker.
now you had mentioned the Castle Lanters being involved in infernal activity.
Oh yeah, through and through, every single last one of them. I escaped from their cult.
They held you prisoner?
They tried to kill me. They killed my boyfriend. Not that I really care, but like, you know. They
Wow.
Wow,
He was
would it be?
a dick.
We
He
know
was
a
on
little bit more
borrowed
about
time
her.
anyway. But like, yeah, it's the principle of the thing. He was my boyfriend. They have devils in their basement. We're going to
Do you
slay
have
them.
any evidence to back this up?
We can get some evidence. I fled for my life.
Oh, I thought you said I sled, and I'm like, me too. Where's the snow? You fled for your life? Wait.
They're horrible people.
Most of the
And
nobility
worse
are.
than me. Like,
They're also extremely well connected.
it's
I
okay. We'll take care of these tax dollars too, cause we're in search of a soul. I really don't want to get any more in depth than that, cause I don't knock on my friends.
You kind of already just did.
No.
Kind of just did.
Sigh.
okay. Mr. Woodbrook, do you have anything else to add?
Not really. I will say that whatever this business with the Castellaners that Vial has, we don't have much information on that. This is something she's bringing up. The one thing I can
I'm going to open
corroborate.
I'm going to open a case file and see what I can unearth on them.
The one thing I can corroborate is that when the first time we met Vial, there did seem to have been some sort of ambush where several people had been killed. So,
Just as an aside, I do have a devil contact. Like, he doesn't like me much, but like, I can call him. I can see if he knows the names of the devils in their basement, if that's any sort of help.
once again, I don't know her at all.
It's just something that comes with my class, man.
As a point of Waterdeep law, testimony by infernal beings is not admissible in court.
Are you sure?
It's pretty shit.
Yeah,
man.
it's an interesting bit of case law. While devils themselves cannot lie when asked a question, they can be paid to lie in front of someone else. It's
Wait, what?
yeah.
Okay, that is interesting.
How does that work?
It gets complicated fast, but the
I'm
truth
already
of
having-
it is they cannot be called as witness in court proceedings.
Oh, that sucks, and that's kind of.
That's kind of like racist.
I was gonna say the
By
same
definition,
thing.
yes.
Like, I get it, sort of, but I sort of don't.
So, because of your reputation and previous service to Waterdeep, I'm merely going to ask you to forget that teleportation circle.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I don't even remember it.
Okay.
I'll need to recode it anyway, so the address will be changed in a few days. It would be unsafe to use in the meantime.
I don't do
Whatever,
any
it
of
was
that stuff
free
anyway.
anyway.
But I will escort you to the street and let you be on your way. But again, I remind you, should you have any additional information on Jarlaxle, we would want to know that immediately.
Are we
Fair
going?
enough.
Let's go back home so we can recuperate. We need to figure things out.
Home? What home? In what circle?
It's not here. It's our cafe. It has plenty of maybe alcohol.
Oh, I can show them
She
how to
looks
make your
left.
muscle milk drink for you.
Oh my god, yes!
God.
Please, I want to learn the recipe so I can make more muscle milk.
I hate
Didn't we
it.
leave
I
the
care.
charge of the cafe?
What?
Vajra leads you down 10 or 11 flights of stairs.
Jesus.
Oh,
It
thank
just seems
God,
like they never end.
Thank goodness
I'm
my
Writing
legs
a
are built for
letter
this.
about our treatment and confinement right now.
When she brings you out onto through the exit and out on the street, you look back at the Blackstaff Tower, which is something you've all seen or walked past at least once. It's in the Castle Ward of Waterdeep, and it is a 3-story tower of black stone. No windows, and it is one of those larger on the inside than the outside sort of places.
Mm-hmm.
So this leaves you in familiar territory for the first time in a long time. You are on the streets of your hometown of Waterdeep.
Well, this feels strange. Can we go back outside of Waterdeep?
Why? I wanna what?
We just got home. Let's go.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go home. Fuck you. Let's go home.
We have to pick up Rachel.
We have to go get Rodrigo.
Mhm.
The Rigo of Rod.
Howdy.
I'm gonna miss the road.
She's
She
probably at
hates
the
me.
vineyard.
The vineyard that's growing inside the cafe.
One of the passing carriages is going your direction, so you can get a lift across town easily
Oh yay.
and end up at the entrance to Troll Skull Alley, where your manor house sits at the end of the alley. You pass familiar faces along the way there. Froon's Brews and Brats is the first location on the block. It's late in the evening. Sun's gone down about an hour ago. His shop is open, but there doesn't appear to be anybody there.
That's good.
No customers there.
Whatever,
The
that's
book room has closed at this hour. So have the Bent Nail and the other shops on the street. There is, however, bright light coming from the cafe windows that have been installed to your manor house.
Oh no.
It's the only place on the block that's lively.
Well, that's nice. I think.
No.
When you step inside, you see most of the tables are filled. People are eating. There's these cocktail dishes that have become extremely popular. It's basically chunks of fruit floating in wine.
Huh, I don't remember
God.
that being on the menu when we last left.
Neither do I. That's sus.
Oh my god, are the
That's
kids
sus,
making
man.
cocktails?
Yo, Rodrigo, mad sus.
A lot of the other stuff is going on is more like finger food sort of stuff. Wings, mozzarella sticks, etc. Those sort of things. Rodrigo, where would you like to place yourself in this scene?
I'll be dancing on a table.
Okay. We've got some full-on dance music going on here. Is there a band, or are you just dancing?
There's a band. There's a nice
Okay.
band.
She's not that
Um,
crazy.
Maybe a third of the patrons here appear to be Zentarum mercenaries or otherwise attached to the organization.
Okay. That's fine.
The rest of the group appears to be mostly locals that are in or near Troll Skull Alley.
Oh, cool, friends.
Rodrigo, you see your friends enter for the first time in, I literally think it's been about 3 months since they left you behind.
Oh, this is gonna be loud.
How you bitches doing? You want some wine?
Rodrigo!
How do you fucking let me?
I could use something a little stronger than wine, I think.
We have that.
We have
Oh,
wine.
I know we do.
Do we have wine 2.0?
Yeah, that's with the fruit in it. That's
Brandy?
not with my concoction.
I'm literally gonna just like come to the bar and just like crawl over the bar to get to the other side of the bar. It's like the part of the bar that I normally nap on, at least. So hopefully that part of the bar is clear. If anybody takes my fucking napping spot, they're dead.
There's a little sign with your name on it that just stays on that part of the bar.
Do not touch. The sun comes in through the window just right when the sun is up, you know? You gotta have your spot.
I'm gonna take one of these wine keenies or wine teenies and sorry and I'm gonna try it out.
I give you this like little tiny glass that has it in it.
I love
There's
this
a
cute little wine teeny.
there's a halfling mercenary there with one of these in his hand, and he's like his mouth is like full of fruit, and he just looks up at you guys and says, "Fruit cocktails."
Hell yeah.
I'll just give all of you one. They're great. They're great. How have you been? I've been running this place by myself this whole entire time, so.
Does it look clean?
You have had some help. There's the 3 kids that you guys picked up.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, you didn't kill them.
Jenks, Nat, and Squiggly.
Wow, how are they doing?
They're probably drunk.
Oh no!
Oh.
No.
I'm a bad influence.
Rodrigo.
Oh no!
I feel like they've probably been looking after you while we've been gone.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a possibility.
You can see like Nat lean out from the kitchen and nod her head.
Thank you.
She's probably like, oh, thank God they're home. Fart. She's probably gonna go pass out or something.
Listen, I'm a joy.
Oh God, I don't know about that. Sometimes.
So, Rodrigo, could you describe yourself for those who haven't met you's benefit?
I am 5'3". I'm short. I'm a short person. I'm an air genasi, and I float when I get drunk. And I have short, buzz cut kind of hair with a mohawk, and I'm blue. I'm blue skinned. So
I'm a blue bitch.
I'm a blue bitch. I'm a blueberry. Yeah. I can't think of anything else.
Fair. So, returning home for the first time in months.
Oh, my room must smell like
what's
shit.
at the top of your to-do lists right now?
Go to my room.
Wow, Drumstick, go to your room and think of what the fuck you've done.
I need to clean it. It probably smells really musty.
I don't even have a room. I sleep in an armchair. Fuck
That
you.
might, yeah, Drumstick. That might be the right response there, because you're not tasting anything good when you eat, or
I'm gonna get really fucking depressed and be like, wow, these wine teenies, I bet are super good, but having no soul really makes everything a lot more depressing.
yeah, like, everything reminds you of Aramago.
I don't like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and try to make myself distracted by cleaning the stench off my walls, so...
Oh.
I'm headed to the kitchen, just to see how things are going there.
Yo, how's our cellar doing?
Just keep an eye out for health code violations and maybe rats. We're rats.
The rats are my friend, though.
Check the basement. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, don't send me after the rats.
The rats were definitely not our friends.
That did not go well last time.
Matt is the only one of the kids who's visible right now. There is kitchen staff.
Oh, thank God.
They appear to be taking directions from Nat.
Oh, good.
I taught him well before I left.
Yeah, nothing, there's absolutely no way that you could look through this and not find a problem. But for the most part, nothing is so far out of joint that it's wrong. It's like city code wrong or unhealthy or things like that.
So, quick question. I know that Nat is... she's mute, right?
Correct.
And she talks via a sign language. Can we get her, like, how some people have trained their cats to step on the buttons that say a word? Can we get her that? Or
she's not an animal, she's a
One bit of sign
child.
language you have learned is this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, when she's talking to the staff, hungry or fast.
I mean,
mad.
Bitch.
She can just write. She can write things down on a piece of paper. She is in fact sentient.
Yeah, there's a chalkboard on the wall that she's writes notes on.
Bitch.
She kind of gives you a half of a salute greeting kind of thing. And then you know half of her sign language via Thieves' Cant. And she's kind of gives you a quick tour of things, pointing out what's been changed. She takes you to where the rats had been brought in before. Shows that that's all clean and resecured. Some of the stonework has been replaced. So it looks like they made an attempt to keep the rats from getting back in that way.
Dwarven stonework.
I mean, to be fair, they were weir rats, so they had a lot more intelligence to work with than standard rats.
Yeah. Looks good. I'm proud of you. You kept the place standing.
She signs off on a thank you, takes her apron off and hands it to you.
I'm gonna get right to cooking.
Yeah, that's just kind of a my shift is over. Thank you.
That's fair.
All right. So Blaze, you said you were taking a nap, or did you have other?
I crawled over the bar to grab alcohol from behind the bar, and now I'm like curled up in my spot with
Okay.
the alcohol.
Yeah, most of the cafe seating is actual like more living room furniture than actual cafe seating. The flavor that Rodrigo went with is super casual.
Yeah. Good.
I
Well,
want our guests to
Stara.
be comfy.
Yes.
Can you break away from your dog long enough to interact with the room?
Yes. All right. Go for it.
All right, so you've come home for the first time in months.
Okay.
The cafe is hopping. What would you like to do first?
I want to go up to my room and just shut the door and be in the darkness.
Okay. You climb the stairs silently. I mean, they creak for everyone else, but not you.
Perfect.
When you get to your room, there is a gift-wrapped box sitting
shit.
on the table next to your bed.
Well, at
What
least
happens
it's
when
not
you
on the bed.
betray Jarlaxle?
Sigh.
Okay, I'm going
There is
to.
no,
Does it look like there's a note or anything attached to it?
there's no note on the outside of the box.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna go up to it and like poke it.
It is. Give me an investigation check.
10.
It appears to be a standard gift box.
There's
Okay.
an ear in
Is
it,
there
isn't
anybody
there?
else in the room that I can
Now
notice?
you are alone right now.
Okay. Well,
Are you
Open
gonna
the
open it?
box.
is it? Okay, so it's a
It
standard.
weighs maybe 2 or 3 pounds.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna open it. Fuck it. I'm gonna open it.
You take the lid off, and there is a severed drow hand holding a note.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, oh, this is great. Everybody's gonna love this downstairs. It goes with the ears.
The table centerpiece.
It's perfect.
When you
It's
take the
in rigor
note
mortis,
and
you could
read
probably
it,
stab it straight up.
when you read the note, it is very short. It just says, "As I promised, he will not bother you again." Jarlax will be there.
Sorry, I'm not even there.
Well,
Yes.
at least I don't have to worry about this guy anymore.
Oh,
But,
See why
man.
we don't betray our friends?
Yo, your
Does
stalker's
it
coming
mean
in
he's
clutch.
dead?
Yo,
Does it mean he's dead, or is
It's
he
just a
missing
hand.
an arm?
A hand can be, you can survive having a hand removed, so you're not entirely certain.
the writers are making this character like we first hated him, and now he's the most beloved character. Like, that is some fucking character development right there. Like,
I mean,
That's
it's funny you mentioned that because Jarlaxle kind of did go that way.
Necessary.
So yes, you have a hand and a note.
yes.
All right.
The hand,
Well-
like it's sitting in like a bed of velvet. You know, it's a very nice box. No expense was
God.
spared on the gift wrap.
Oh my fucking god.
All right. Well, that was
Whew.
fun. I'm going to take said box and pop downstairs and like close the box and just put it down on the center table and not say anything and just back up.
With the cafe in place, like if you have like a common room, that would be on the second floor of the manor.
Okay.
The cafe takes up the entire bottom floor at this point. So you're just going to leave that there?
Yep. And then I'm
Alright.
gonna like.
We could have used that as decoration. Man, come on.
All right.
I know, you're not even
Not-
thinking.
not in front
you're
of the
not even
guests.
thinking. Come on, man.
Spice
Right.
up people's lives.
Would you do
I'm
me a
gonna
quick
leave it-
favor? Could you roll a d6 for me?
Who? Oh.
2.
2. Okay.
I know, Mio is the cutest in the land. That's what we were rolling for.
V, you've never been here before, have you?
I don't think so. I mean, I've been in Waterdeep, but
Right, but not in the Troll Skull Manor.
No.
You've probably seen it through Buzzy Bee's eyes as you've been surveilling the rest of the group in the past. What's your first thought here?
I'm about to pen off my article about my treatment. Other than that, nothing.
Okay, so you want to create a hit piece on Vajra?
Maybe not name her specifically, just about their whole facility in general. I will, tactfully not name any names.
Okay, maybe then just refer to Force Gray?
Yes.
Okay. What's your writing process like?
I mean, magic pen makes everyone
Wow.
paranoid as it writes bullshit. I fine tune the bullshit and send it by owl. I don't even know.
Welcome to TMZ.
So you just want to find a place to start writing and do your work.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Cafe table or someplace private.
Fuck it. Let's do the cafe table.
Okay. You find one of the like corner seats. It's a small like 2-person table. And you probably do that thing where you take the second chair and put it at a different table.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna
Hmm.
write a second article about how people are treating Jarlaxle like he's a horrible person when really he's just, a hero, an unsung
Okay.
hero.
Okay, so a fluff piece and a hit piece.
Yes.
Okay.
The persecution he's receiving.
Okay. For the creation of the fluff piece, which of your skills would you like to use for that?
Ooh.
Is that a persuasion?
That works. Yeah. I'll say I do performance, but I got nothing in it. So
Yeah, because you're trying to persuade via text.
I don't math well. Sorry, I'm thinking out. 19.
19. Okay. Are you creating facts or just embellishing what you know?
Oh, I'm embellishing the shit out of everything.
Okay, so you're creating facts.
Okay, fine. Maybe not anything that could be blatantly disproven, but.
Okay, so let's throw a deception check on top of that and see how well this goes.
Shit. That's a 1
Okay.
plus 1.
You're very satisfied with the product. You think you've come up with a piece of journalism that will change opinions.
Fuck my life, dude.
Let's move on to that second work. How are you gonna the hit piece? Now
Let's just do persuasion again.
This is more your specialty. So I'm going to give you advantage on that first persuasion check.
Yes.
To trash talk in text.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. And again, are you adding things, or are you just kind of putting your opinion next to the facts as you saw them?
That. Let's just stick with that.
Okay. It'll be a little bit less powerful because you're sticking to true words here.
Oh wait, if being a liar is going to get me further, let's lie.
You described yourself previously as a tabloid journalist, I believe.
Whatever. Sure.
Let's put that deception check on there too. And again, I'll give you advantage on this one because this is your specialty.
Okay. $17.
17.
Not as good.
Well, it's better than a 2.
I know. True.
So yeah, you're gonna spend an hour or two over in the corner of the room creating these 2 pieces of journalism, quotation marks. Your publisher, that periodical is distributed throughout Waterdeep. So within the next day or two, that's going to hit the streets.
Oh shit.
And we're going to see what comes of that. So we have a...
No.
I'm also going to start research into the persecution of devils and infernal creatures in the law's eyes.
I think they mostly do the persecuting, but
We don't talk about that.
That'll be a hard sell, but sure. Now, Rodrigo, you've seen your friends come home. They do their hellos. They then start to like split up and kind of relax in their home. One thing you've noticed, Drumstick, as loud and bubbly as Nick has been, Drumstick appears way off. He's dealing with something, and you picked up on that almost immediately.
I'm gonna go to his room, kick down the door.
Oh.
Fuck.
What's wrong with you? Have a martini and tell me what's wrong.
It doesn't taste good.
Rude bitch.
I'm sad.
Why?
My soul doesn't exist in my body currently.
That's rad. Where'd it go?
I made a pact with a demon overlord to fight in a demon army, and I guess I came back to life, and it's kind of half not there anymore, and I need to get it back.
That's stupid.
Well-
How do?
You know what? This is exactly how it'd be in real life too. Like,
You're right. You're right. So you were a stupid bitch and lost your whole soul, or just half the soul?
well, I mean, technically a whole soul. It's just kind of stretched between here and there. It's like my soul's like Gumby right now. So
Okay. All right. We should work on that.
we're
should work on
trying.
getting that
It's
back.
not very
Okay.
successful at the moment.
Because my martinis are great, and if you don't like them, you're wrong. But we gotta fix that.
I want to enjoy them again. I want to be happy, and I want to not be depressed in my room, like I
Okay.
currently am.
Same.
In real
Dream's
life
getting
too.
too real over this shit.
Yo, losing my soul's made me like real. What would you do in this situation?
Drink, and then
Okay, cool.
probably solve that problem. I wouldn't be stupid enough to get in that situation in the
I
first place.
died.
I did. And whose problem is that?
Well, I guess that was mine.
That was your fault.
Now, I'm really sad now because you're kind of belittling me when you're supposed to be helping me. But also you broke my door, and I don't
I
know
thought
how
you
the
couldn't
fuck.
feel anything.
I don't know why.
How
How
come
the
you're sad?
I can feel sadness.
Oh, this has gone off the rails.
That's most of what he feels these
Like
days.
you just hear me screaming upstairs, like sobbing, like, and like you just hear you're being a little bitch. And, like,
You also
Yeah.
you also just lost your fiance.
Oh yeah, I lost my husband too. Like
You got a husband?
almost.
His fiance.
And then he got turned to stone.
Rodrigo just starts crying like, no!
Wow, there's a lot of noise emanating from
Yeah,
upstairs.
like anybody who's not down in the cafe can absolutely hear this conversation going on. There's like it's like Rodrigo's standing in the doorway yelling at Dreamstick across the room.
And I'm just screaming back, and we're both crying over shit.
Oh my god.
I'm just in the kitchen cooking with this blank expression, like I'm just
Yeah.
pretending.
Oh,
While
God.
this is going on, Lestara like sneaks into the room, puts a box down on the table, and goes and leaves again.
Yep. Pretty much.
Oh. Holy.
Be like, this is your problem now.
Wait, who's where?
The second floor is like it's got like a central room with a couple of sofas and a center table, bookcases along the wall, a fireplace, and then bedrooms open up off of that. So Lestara puts the box down on the center table, which is behind Rodrigo's back right now, and just leaves. And with all this distraction going on her, in her own home, I'm not going to make Lestara make that stealth check. It's automatic. Like, it's not exactly a lair action, but it's damn close. So yeah, Aramago. Rodrigo, how your friend here, Dreamstick, has just laid all this out for you, and I assume you're half lit because you're Rodrigo.
Right.
How are you gonna deal with your friend who's had his soul half removed?
Well, we should go fix it. We should go get it. Where is it?
Well, there's currently a Bish who has it.
Oh my god, what the
Whoa.
fuck was that?
That
Yeah,
was
Nick, your mic's weird.
Turn it off and turn it back
Oh,
on
there we
again.
go. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but
Jiggling the handle worked.
A bish
It's-
has it.
a Bish has it. An under Bish has it.
An Abashi? Wrong type of devil.
No, sorry, I have hiccups. Someone from the underworld. Definitely. Sorry.
Jesus Christ!
This is his name.
I thought I was drinking too much.
Or amigo. God damn it.
Alright.
Aramigo.
Alright.
Bye.
We're gonna shift scene away from you while you deal with that. Now, Ophelia, I've absolutely forgotten about you because your camera off at the moment. While you're home here, what's on the top of your agenda for being home this first night?
Still kind of excommunicated from my church. So I'm drawing a blank on how to get Drumstick his soul back to make everything all better.
You do know that one of your traveling companions has expressed a lot of knowledge of Asmodeus and devils. She's currently in the cafe writing in a notebook.
Whew, okay, that's better.
She also moved the second chair from her table.
Yeah.
Move it back.
That's a sign that she doesn't want visitors.
Uh-huh.
Move
I'm gonna
it
go
back.
put the chair back at her table and sit down.
Yes.
All right. So, V,
Yes.
you're getting near the end of your second article. Ophelia comes up to the table, pulls a chair back over, and sits down.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
You know a lot about Asmodeus, right?
Why yes. Yes, I do.
Well, you see, you know the whole situation with Drumstick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of almost excommunicated from my church because of that, and I would like to do right by my church and get Drumstick his soul back.
Then... Okay.
I'm
I'll
drawing a
say,
blank on how to do that.
help me influence Oliver to pursue the Castellaners
Warren.
because... Huh?
Warren.
Oh, yeah. Warren. It's so hard to remember that. I keep trying to call Drumstick Lysistrata, too, and that's also not his name in any game. But yeah, so help me influence Warren to pursue the Castellaners because they are genuinely assholes who worship Asmodeus and fucked up, and they're not on his good side. And it's an easy way to get him back his soul while also getting loot while also killing bad people.
I will take it into consideration, but first I need to research what the hell you just said.
So they're like a powerful family, local to Waterdeep. They are actually, they used to be, I think, leaders basically in the cult of Asmodeus, or at least were high in his good side while I was still in it. And they made some sort of stupid deal to betray him, and now he's not very happy with them.
Okay, and why is Warren against going after them?
Because he's a good person and, like, so basic. So
I will.
he
talk
just
to
needs a
Warren.
little spice in his life, you know?
I will talk to Warren, see what he has to say about the matter, and I will get back to you.
Yeah, like, I know who you guys are. I've been writing about you guys. What, years?
You haven't
A
written
year?
anything about me.
Months.
I'm pretty new to the group.
Well,
I don't want to be written about.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I wouldn't say anything bad. You could pick your own spin.
No, I wouldn't want to influence the story either.
Okay. Well, I don't know. They are assholes.
Okay.
Maybe you'll get some cool loot.
I just want to get Drumstick his soul back. I don't care about material possessions that much.
Okay. I see you. Let's do it.
Okay, so I need to go talk to Warren about what is the group called?
The Castellaners. Just call them Castlevania or like Charmanders or you know what I mean? Whatever you'll remember.
Absolutely random, not game related, but I only recently found out that Alucard from Castlevania is Dracula spelled backwards. It blew my mind.
What? You
Wait
just
a minute,
realized that? No.
You just blew everyone's
Shut up.
mind.
That's
So
Oh my
Buzzy
God.
will be following her
What?
underneath her ponytail or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall.
So, tracking down Warren is easy. He's going to be in the kitchen. You know this.
Make a pancakes, make a pancakes.
He gets to the
Um,
kitchen.
Warren, you've had the kitchen to yourself for about 30 minutes. The staff has instantly realized that you're in charge now.
Mm-hmm.
The only time they question anything is they really don't want to make Nat angry. It seems like this small mute girl has frightened them in some way.
Well, they probably deserved it. I'm not here to make any big changes, you know. I can adapt to how they're running things right now. I'm not going to be that guy who comes in and says, nope, we're changing everything. Not on day one anyways. So I think things are going fine. No rats, you know. That's good.
Okay. So you're kind of doing your fact-finding trip at this point, and just like kind of looking into things when Ophelia enters the kitchen.
Well, I assume you've had some of Rodrigo's Wineteenies or whatever interesting concoction she's come up with.
No, I don't drink that
Martini.
much.
2.0.
Well, fair enough.
So, we really need to get Drumstick his soul back.
Yeah, I know. We've been working on that. It's difficult. It's not an easy thing, unfortunately.
Well, what do you know about the Castellaners?
Practically nothing.
Warren, give me a history check.
Okay, let's see. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. The Castellaners are one of the noble families of Waterdeep. Their history runs back hundreds of years. They work at different things over time, different business ventures, depending on who's in charge of the family in any given period of time and what their interests are. A lot of what they do is money lending now. They make loans and get things paid back, etc. On the rumor side of things, various members of the Castellaner family have been going missing for decades. Every 4 or 5 years, it seems that one of them goes missing.
Okay, well, I know practically nothing firsthand. I don't think I've ever met any of them that I'm aware of.
Oh, who
We
just?
lose.
Raz.
Raz.
Okay. But it's an old family and a rich family. That's pretty much what I know.
Well, our journalist friend seems to think that if we go after them, because they've angered Asmodeus will give Drumstick his soul back?
So I've been reading this book on devil law or whatever it is, infernal contract law, for a while. Ever since we got it back before we hit Candlekeep. Does that sound legitimate? Like, are there substitution clauses in these contracts being like, if you do X, we will waive the contract?
The way something like that would most likely work is you would make a counter offer and negotiate.
Right.
The contract is as written, but if both parties of the contract agree to make changes, it can be done. It just requires agreement on both sides for it to change.
Right. Well,
And again, you're also working without the actual contract. So.
yes, which is why I was trying to get us to Sigil so we could actually read it. Yeah, again, we haven't seen the contract. We certainly haven't talked to Asmodeus, and I'd prefer not to, unless we have to. And I will remind you that journalist out there, she has certainly helped us out. We could not have gotten back to Waterdeep without her, and she was nice enough to shelter us in her home during our stay in Skullport. But I will remind you that she was writing those pieces incriminating us about the tax money we returned, which caused quite a bit of backlash that I don't think we deserved. She's clearly not above lying. Anything she says is clearly going to be manipulative so that she benefits foremost. Not unlike Jarlaxle, I suppose, which I suppose is why she is defending him so much now.
Or because we made lions, bitch.
You're not here. You shush. I'm not ruling out this idea that she's floating, but I'm not buying it hook, line, and sinker just because she says we should go, kick the teeth in of some nobles that I barely even know.
And that's why I'm here asking you your opinion, because I trust what you have to say.
My opinion is that we need to look into it before we act.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But we also do need to act on the Skullport fiasco that we left behind. And that, I feel, is something that we can do more easily.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I want to take care of.
Okay.
We're going to need Droomstick to be our liaison for that, though, so we're going to have to wait until he's done moping upstairs.
Just like on cue, here's moaning.
Roz, are you dealing with a router problem?
Yeah, apparently my internet stopped working, so...
Oh, wow, it's Derek.
Oh, why don't we try and
Rachel, you're muted.
Your Droomstick up? Shit.
What's Droomstick's favorite type of food?
I won't enjoy it right now.
Let's try anyway. I don't know what his favorite food is, though.
I don't know if he's ever told Warren, but what does Warren notice that
you guys have shared a lot of meals in a lot of places while you're on the road.
You don't have enough good boy points for those.
I would think that Droomstick's probably a steak guy.
Yeah.
I like it cooked rare to medium rare, depending on who cooks it.
How do you?
Well, that's because that's how you cook a steak right.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oliver.
I'm just going to point out, by the way, that Jess will not get off of me on the fact that I like my steak cooked, and yet everything else she makes, she likes to cook to the point of blackness. I'm just going to say.
No.
Steak is done 30 seconds after the last moo.
I'm just going to say that the chicken and the hot dogs they make is well past cooked.
Okay, we like it a little burnt.
I like my hot dogs charred a bit too.
Okay, there you go.
It gives it a little bit of flavor.
I don't bully anyone for burning their hot dogs and their chicken, but I don't
Yeah, I'm
understand
sorry.
why.
Liking medium well done steak dessert makes you
And
deserve to
chicken
be
is
bullied.
something that really does need to be cooked fully because salmonella.
There's a difference between burnt
But
and
I'm a
cooked.
cow, and I like a steak that's rare. Thank you, Kevin, for introducing me
Wait
to
a
that
second.
fact. So
Is
Anyways,
that cannibalism?
yes.
no,
Anyways,
different cow.
yeah. What does like drumstick like on a steak besides just meat?
Hollandaise sauce.
Oh no.
Any
That's
kind
particular.
any kinds of fruits or vegetables that you like?
Red onions and
What about sauteed
chives.
mushrooms?
No.
Oh.
You like onions on the steak?
On top, like raw red onions. I don't like it cooked.
Okay.
So,
I am going to prepare a nice rare steak. It's still gonna be bleeding. And
Bleeding or bleeding? Like
bleeding.
Okay,
it's
I
gonna
thought you said
bleat at you.
It's gonna
like a
bleed.
goat.
Yeah. Bah!
I will make this nice rare steak for him. And then I'm going to get a bunch of our best raw onions and prepare these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to garnish it so that it's got a little smiley face of onions right on top.
Nice.
Why?
And that I will bring up to Drumstick.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna see Warren walk past and be like, "What is going? Why?" And then I'm gonna roll off the bar counter and just follow him.
We're
Drink
cheering
still in
Drumstick
hand.
up. We're
rats
cheering up as best as we can.
Got a nice bottle of whiskey in my hand, just taking swigs from the bottle of whiskey.
Listen,
you know.
Drumstick just lost someone very close to him that he knew all of 5 minutes, so he needs our support
I
right
mean,
now.
yeah,
I
I'm
lost
kind of
my
sad I'm not gonna
husband.
get to perform that wedding.
I lost my
That would
husband.
have been nice.
I keep getting distracted by the rats.
I do too.
Wait, are they were rats?
I hope not. Otherwise, we have to deal
Likely
with it.
not.
Yeah, one of them punched me when I was over there visiting one time.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, really sucks to have no
I left
Wi-Fi.
him to wrangle. Yeah, supposedly it's back up. Let's see.
Call your internet company and complain.
Fucking Comcast.
Tell Comcast they suck.
Crapcast.
Universal truth.
Alright, let's try this. I might need a join button.
Oh
Do
my
I need to ring you again?
Yeah.
Hold on.
god.
Wait.
Imagine being a loser like Rozzy.
I know.
Well, she's not picking up the phone, so she's.
Ring, ring.
Oh, the
Ring,
two
ring.
of them appear.
Ring, ring, bitch.
Okay. So Warren with steak tray in hand, Blaze following bottle in hand.
I also like the smell of that steak personally. That might be part of the reason I'm following.
You can have one after.
Bad kitty.
This one's for him.
Ophelia with Busy Bee hidden upon her. Climb up to Drumstick's room. Now, V, can you give me a perception check really quick?
Jesus Christ. 4.
All right. So you guys arrive while Rodrigo and Drumstick are still having this conversation. And this conversation, if you were paying attention to the last part, is mostly Rodrigo yelling and Drumstick crying.
No, I'm also crying now because I'm
Okay.
sad that he lost his husband.
Oh.
Not quite husband, but yes.
Almost husband.
Almost husband.
I can tune out any nonsense.
My husband.
Husbando.
Can't get that
No.
pussy anymore.
He never
Not
got
that
it
kind
at
of
all.
stream.
Well, I
No.
know, I
Not
didn't
that
even
kind
get
of
it.
stream.
I didn't get it
Like-
once.
Yeah,
Oh,
their
that's
relationship was literally about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There
What
was
the
a
fuck
kiss.
are you crying over then?
There was a kiss.
Because he's a
Oh my
sensitive
God.
boy.
I was a
Made-
girl. He was a boy.
Really?
Can I make it any more obvious?
I cast magic
No.
missile on Drumstick.
Go off, Nick. Go off.
Alright. So the three of you arrive with steak, booze, and surveillance.
And a vegetable, I would hope.
A vegetable.
You can't just have meat.
Oh, God.
I mean, you can't.
I kind of like avert my gaze to the doorway, and I see like Warren bringing in this slab of meat. I'm like, oh, is that a fillet mignon?
It sure is, buddy. I made it just for you.
Now,
Fillet mignon.
I love it.
Sounds
Drumstick,
fancy.
you've got a little bit of a problem going on mentally right now. More than one, but specifically, intellectually, you know that steak is perfect. You also know that every bite of it is going to be a disappointment.
Oh no!
You might as well take the burnt piece.
What?
What have we done?
I'm gonna start eating it, and I'm just gonna sob while I eat it. Like, it's gonna be really sad looking. Like,
You're eating it because you know they want you to.
I'm like, this is kind of maybe not helping, sort of.
I feel like I don't have this problem. I don't relate at all.
It's like, I'm like,
I must have a soul. Oh my god. It's okay, honey.
This is why we persecute devils, by the way.
I
You
thought you were gonna
see
say
this
this is
sad
why we
face
persecute
right here?
you. I thought you were legit aiming that at me. Like,
No,
this
no,
is
no.
this is my last meal.
I'm talking to Rozzy here, or Vielle. Now she has me doing it. I'm talking to Vielle here. I'm like, you see this beautiful boy here. You see that sad face and those tears. That's the devils.
Okay, let's come up with a plan.
Warren, can you give me a perception check real quick?
Sure. Since
This
I am not,
beautiful boy.
I will take advantage on that.
This innocent little piece of shit over here.
Well, my reliable talent gets its first use, so that's going to be a 21.
Now, you used it last week.
Oh, I guess
so
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
You spot Busy Bee on Ophelia's shoulder and just start talking to it.
Yeah. Yeah. We've done this before. I've already
He
caught
lands
Bucky
where
Bee
he
once.
lands, okay?
Well, I'll grab him out of the air again if I
You
have to.
wore
But
him
anyways.
for months and enjoyed it, okay? Just saying.
Do I need to file a lawsuit now? Is this?
Okay, all I'm saying is if you want evidence, let's come up with a way to find evidence. I have
Wouldn't that
literally
just
no
be
idea.
planting evidence.
I mean, I'm not above that, but like, there's literally no point because we should be able to find evidence.
You guys talk it out. I'm gonna depressingly eat
Like,
my
I'm not
steak.
joking. We had like seance shit going on in their basement. Like, I was there.
Oh.
Why were you there?
I was young and impressionable,
Jesus, hi,
and I met a boy.
Come here.
I'm gonna look to Ophelia and be like, this is why we can't take anything she says at face value.
Who is? Oh.
Who's
Cut me
purring?
some slack. I'm the lawful evil.
You're not doing a very good job of following the law, actually.
Fine.
Look,
I'm neutral evil.
you may be used to how they do things in Skullport, but you're going to get yourself in trouble if you try to take the Skullport mentality in Waterdeep. I'm just warning you now.
Hey, baby.
I've towed the line before, dear. I'm just telling you, like, I have an in. I've been there. I fucking know, and you won't believe me. But you know what? As more people die, that's on you, buddy. Every soul that dies while you gather your evidence, on you.
Every soul?
You're gonna feel
Wow.
that. Do you feel that? Because I feel like you feel that.
No, I don't. That's a lot of souls
Okay.
that I'm pretty certain the Castellaners aren't responsible for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Regardless, there is something I want to do first. We can look into the Castellaners, but we're gonna do it not planting evidence. You're not in charge of this one.
I'm not going to plant evidence. Why the fuck would you think I'd plant evidence?
Because you just said that you would.
I mean, I might, but like I didn't even think of it until you came up with it. Who's the bad guy here?
Regardless, we need to act on the Skullport situation while we can. Drumstick,
Yes.
you got to work yourself out of your funk somehow.
I can't.
You have to.
I mean,
Muscle
I
milk
can
shot.
still fight, but I'll just be depressed. But I'll still put energy into my battles. I'm just gonna be sad. It'll be a real bummer to be around me, you know.
That's fine. You can be sad during a fight if you want. That's
Okay, cool. glad we
Just
talked
don't
that one
latch
out.
on to any new boyfriends or girlfriends.
I can't get. Why the fuck is there a foot pic? But
Foot squashing 2.0.
You can't post that on YouTube.
True. I'm just gonna be like, you know, listen, I just want my soul back so I can enjoy this goddamn steak again, and I want my husband back. And I just want, like, please
We'll get
help.
you a new husband, a better husband.
Look. The statue last time we saw it was still intact. Rescuing Aramego is not out of the picture.
Oh,
And
why bother?
And in that vein, we need to talk to Yagra.
He wasn't even cute.
Shut the fuck up. So we need to find Yagra. We need to find my girl, like my boo, because we need to get this. We need to figure this out.
Can we figure it out with somebody cuter?
Oh my god, shut up.
You know him for 5 minutes.
Let me live my life. I've already died once. Let me live the rest of my life.
Valid.
So we need to find Yagra. We need to go to her. I think it's time that we as a group, it's going to be fucking a huge group, but we're going to go find Yagra. And
who?
You don't know her. It's good that you don't, because
Yagra!
you're going to ruin everything.
I want to go see Yagra.
You know what? Fuck you. No more muscle milk shots for you.
That's okay. I stole the recipe from your house when you weren't looking.
It won't taste good, so fuck you.
Alright, are we good to go find her? What time is it? Is it too late to find her?
Nobody's noticed the box. God
No,
damn.
they've all rolled horrible perception checks every time they've walked past it.
Wow, nice placement. Like,
you're even like passive stealth on things you leave behind is apparently amazing.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
The only artwork of Yagra is not a great picture.
Send,
Look,
please.
If we want someone to find that box, I will roll my perception. When we leave,
you turn to leave, you will spot the box on the table.
Right. Yeah. My roll on perception on that is a 22.
Yeah.
So I'll pick it up and be like, "Did someone leave? There something here? Do we need to return this to someone?"
When you shake the box, you can definitely hear something moving inside.
Oh God.
Open it.
Nobody.
Open it.
Nobody noticed anything.
It's a dick in a box.
What the fuck is?
Whose is this
It's a nice box.
Is there a note on it?
Nothing on the outside.
Open it.
I'll just pop out of nowhere. Don't open it!
I open it.
Inside is a severed drow hand with the note, "As promised, he will never bother you again. Jarlax will Benra."
I'm going to immediately drop it. I'm like, Lestara, why?
See? Ally.
Well, I didn't want it in my room, so I
So
put
you
it out here.
Put it in the common area.
Yep.
Do you
I
not
don't
see
want
the
it in my
problem with
room.
this?
Nope. No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slowly take it and be like, "This is going in the cafe as a decoration."
I would
No.
really
Wow.
say no.
No, it should
Add
go
it
on
to
the
a drink.
menu.
No, do not.
Menu.
I'll have it holding a
Like a
glass.
C.
A
Oh my
little
god,
martini
yes.
glass.
Oh my god, hold
There
the
is a-
glass.
Cute.
There is a necromancy spell that you can use to make a crawling claw with that,
I am
which is just
confiscating
like an
that hand.
undead thing.
The box is in my hands. I'm taking the hand and I'm tucking it into my pocket.
Can
Nobody
I?
gets
know
that.
You
Do not put the
make
hand in your
like
pocket.
a mage hand, like
One.
inside the
Cook
hand,
it.
so it's
You
just
could
the
charge like
severed
$2,000
hand.
a plate.
Okay.
Is that a hand in your pocket? Or you...
No to every single suggestion. We are
I never
disposing
did have
of
fun
hands.
in this house.
You have had free reign for 3 months.
And in addition to that, this is not an example of why not to betray Jarlaxle. This is an example of why you would not become his friend.
This is
That's
why
valid.
he's a really good friend.
Not to whoever owned the hand.
Of her.
Not to whoever owned the hand.
He's a feminist.
Cool, so are we gonna go now, or we
Let's go, please.
Yeah, let's go visit Yagra.
Feminist hero.
It's a little bit later, so the cafe is starting to thin out a little bit, but you still got about half the remaining patrons are Zentarum. So tracking down Yagra will not be difficult. Apparently, she's been keeping fairly regular hours at the Yawning Portal.
God, of
The
course.
The what?
yes. The Yawning Portal.
Strip club?
It's a bar with an entrance to a massive dungeon in the center of it.
Strip club.
Oh, I remember.
Oh.
that.
Came
Usually
out
not.
here after we met Silgar for the first time.
That,
Yeah.
that was Mountain, right?
This is where we met.
Or Under
Yagra.
Mountain.
Yes.
Go under mountain, Charlie.
Oh, that's great. You know what? I didn't realize Yagra looked like that, and I'm like, holy shit, she's really fucking hot. Like,
She's gnarly.
She's got an underbite.
Those teeth, though.
oh,
She needs some dental work.
she's fine. Just leave her alone.
Absolutely normal for a half orc.
How does she eat?
Like,
Whatever she wants.
Put food in.
Yeah, did your barbecue get canceled because your grill is fucked?
I'm gonna tuck you from under.
okay.
I
So,
think we have time to have a Yagra conversation yet tonight. Who wants to go along with that? Is anyone staying behind?
I'm gonna go. I want to see Yagra.
I guess I'll go
Okay.
too.
I'll go so I can write an article about it.
no, do not write an article about my girl.
Lestara?
You know, you can't claim everybody. Like, pick one. Do you
I'm
want
gonna,
the rock or do you want Yagra?
I'm gonna flag that as a yes from Lestara.
Yes, I'm gonna go.
Rodrigo. You gonna stay behind or go along for the ride?
I guess I'll go.
Yagra's gonna be so happy to see you, girl. Like,
Oh, I know. I'm gonna bring an extra bottle of wine.
One thing that Warren will notice on the way out is the Zentarum guys were hanging out in the bar, kind of give Broomstick and you a bit of a nod, that acknowledgement that you're there and are worth acknowledging kind of nod.
that's gonna spark some joy in my heart.
Oh, and the
No, it
steak
doesn't.
doesn't?
It
Salt.
was maybe like a ping, and then it was gone.
Yeah.
We've never been more offended.
It is late, so when you get to the Yawning Portal, it's probably the only place that's hopping at this level this late at night. Because you can barely tell any difference between, every hour of the day this place is full. Yagra is at her normal table. The only difference is she's dressed with, like, not adventuring gear like she had been before. It's more of a, not exactly a uniform, but that professional way that people who spend all day in a uniform start to dress after a while.
Oh.
Oh, so
Poor
it
thing.
becomes like a business, like their casual becomes like, or their business casual becomes casual, basically.
Yeah, but it's like a blue collar version of that. But yes.
Oh, God, I hate those people, but okay.
Um,
Those people voted for Trump.
I hate everyone.
Like when you get in there, you're not even halfway across the bar towards her table before she leaps up and rushes over and gives you a solid bro hug.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm giving her a bro hug back. Like, this is a special moment that we share. Even if I'm sad, it needs to be shared.
It's been a while since I've seen you. I was starting to get a little worried.
We were gone doing some things, trying to, restore the good old soul, trying to
Still
get...
working on that bit, huh?
I mean, supposedly we've made some progress, but I still have the Gumby soul right now, so we're almost there. Hopefully, and then I'll be back to my energetic self.
We've been doing what we can for you, making sure that your place is safe and secure.
I absolutely appreciate it. Like, you have no idea.
A lot of my crew, even, they legitimately like what you've been doing, so they're hanging out there a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got, apparently you guys do this thing with like 80 proof fruit.
See, I'm not a
Oh,
total
yeah.
failure.
Yeah. So yeah, Rodrigo is really good at that. We kind of abandoned her for like a couple of months. So she was experimenting with drinks to get over
I
this.
used my pain and turned it into art.
Yeah. I gotta admit, things have been going great for us since the leadership shift. Since we started doing legit work, we're not funding. I hate doing those jobs where we would go out and rob a caravan, then go to the next town and hire ourselves on to protect caravans. No more of that.
Good.
It's mostly legit work where when we bust heads, it's because we're paid to.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that. Honestly, I am so happy with the changes because I'm not gonna lie, like, you guys have been like kicking ass and taking names, and it's freaking amazing.
So, what's been up on your side?
Well, we've we've done a few things in Skullport. We've angered a beholder and took its fish.
About that, it's good that the two of you are catching up, but we do have a little bit of actual business to discuss. Do you want to do that here, or maybe somewhere where it's not going to be overheard? It might be important.
Yeah. We can do it over here. And she starts walking over towards a corner booth where a bunch of Zents are sitting, and like, she doesn't say anything. They just get up and leave. Clearing the table as they go. And then she slides into the booth. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Okay. So, what we've been doing, something that you may be interested in. We have spent some time in Skullport. In fact, we just came from there, like, not more than a couple hours ago. The situation there is destabilized, to say the least. Might be our fault.
Might be.
No, it's fine.
We broke
It's
into the
okay.
Xanathar's headquarters, broke out his prisoners, stole his fish, got his troops going crazy all over the city.
Damn.
Yeah. We happen to know that there are other mercenary groups that are setting up to change the power structures in place in Skullport. I know that place used to be Zentarum territory. If you're looking to take it back, I don't think there's going to be a better time to do it. And we're willing to support you in moving in and taking Skullport over again.
I will add that you've given us so much support that we want to repay the favor and support you in this endeavor.
That's exactly how things should work. I do favors, you do favors, I do bigger favors, you do bigger favors. Everybody wins every time.
Right. And yeah, so we thought that we should come to you first thing when we got back, because we got to strike while the iron is hot. I don't know what could be worse for the Xanathar than what's currently happening down there right now.
Yeah, they're really having a temper tantrum about that fish.
Yeah.
So, you said mercenaries are involved? None of the companies I know of have taken action like that.
They were the. Did he actually name his mercenary company?
Jarlaxle probably would not have dropped the name. And I'm drawing an absolute blank on what the name is myself. But Yagra would know that.
The Merry
Well-
Band of Awesome Sauce.
I'm gonna tell her. I don't know the exact name of the group. I just know that there's a guy named Jarlaxle in charge.
Brigand the Earth. He runs this shadow company. Most of what they've been doing is assassination and just straight up crime.
Straight up crime.
Yeah, like they don't like even fake being legit mercenary company. They're a syndicate.
Oh.
They're what we were leaning towards before we pivoted towards legit work.
Well, if they're allowed to take over Skullport, which I imagine they would, given no other outside influences, probably not great for you guys. But whatever they got planning for the Xanathar, first of all, they weren't willing to move until we started this stuff for them.
That fits with their methods.
And
they
second of
will
all,
never attack someone at their strongest point.
And second of all, if they think they have the upper hand down there against the Xanathar right now, they're not planning for you guys to show up.
So true.
I like where this is going. I've got 2 field companies of mercenaries we can mobilize in less than a week. I do need to run this one up the command chain to make sure it's a legit, sanctioned action.
It's a big move. I'm not surprised.
So that's going to take me, I'm going to say, at least 3 days to get an okay on it. But I can start mustering those companies to get them ready to move. We've got people who know their way around Skullport. We have been there.
Good. And if this is a go, you can count on all of us to be behind you guys. We may not be Zentarum, but you help us, we'll help you.
Absolutely.
You are always an honest operator. I like that. Let me check with my people. We will see what we can do here.
Okay. Now, with that out of the way, there's one other order of business that I just thought I would float by you. Don't want to overload your plate here, but you say business has been better than ever here in Waterdeep. You like the way things are running?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the situation in Skullport isn't the only intel we have. While we were in Candlekeep, we happened to, and I haven't actually told the rest of the group this yet. I don't think I've ever mentioned this because I had the meeting.
Yeah, I don't think you told
same.
any of us.
Yeah.
While we were in Candlekeep, while we were in Candlekeep, I learned the location of a guy you probably know. You might not know, or you might not like his name being said. The Big M.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's still got a presence in Waterdeep. I know where he is, and I want to take care of him. I think that's probably in your best interest too.
Yeah. Big M has been it's complicated.
I imagine.
Rumors are there's at least 3.
Well, I know there's at least 2. The one that's here, we're going to take care of him. We're not actually asking for your help on this one unless we need it. If there's any sort of material support, I suppose we'll let you know, but I feel like we can take care of this one. But in return, I was hoping maybe just a small favor. This noble family, the Castellaners, you probably heard of them. We're looking for dirt on them. That's it. We take care of the Big M. You guys just, if they hear anything credible, pass it along to us.
I'll see what I can do. They haven't hired us out, but they've hired others to do work. I'll see what people know.
Perfect.
Do you have anything else to add on that?
I think I've said everything I need
Okay.
to say.
Because I think we're at a good spot to come to an end tonight.
Woo! Look at us making progress, getting the gang back together. Holy smokes!
So yeah, it was good having Rachel back for a week.
Hi, Rackle. You're muted.
Hi. Yeah.
Maybe
Hi,
when your school schedule lightens up, you can join us more frequently.
Yeah, I'd like that.
So yeah, next week we'll go from here. Until then, we'll be back Friday night for Nick running Humblewood.
Yeah.
And next Sunday should be the conclusion of our Curse of the Azure Bonds game.
Yeah.
Oh God,
fuck.
that's scary.
That is so scary.
That'll wrap up, and then we're going to take a few weeks off so we can properly prepare the next game.
Yeah.
Please don't make a new hashtag. Please don't make a new hashtag. I can't find our chat on a good day.
Yeah, well, Nick has named them so great.
What do you mean? I haven't done any of the naming in the Carpe Nerdus channel.
Blame Nick, Mr. Evil Party Mom's
That would
Day.
be
Me
Jess
sick.
and or Kevin.
No.
So
I named in the actual Discord.
Other than that, you can track me down at Evil Sales Ass on Twitter. I do things there. The group, the Carpe Nerdus Discord, is another great place to find me. So I'm going to pass things directly off to guest star Rachel.
Oh, okay. You can. I have Instagram. It's the _ ugly _ duckling. I also have an little art business. It's Home Away from Home Art that has an Instagram and a Shopify
Yes.
and an Etsy. So, how about you, Nuck?
Queen.
Well, hello, Rackle. Thank you for introducing me, your brother, Knack.
God.
Blue. That threw me off. Blue Orin 94.
Sorry, Nuck.
No problem, Rockle. Blue Orin 94 YT is my hello. Unblur, please. Is my Twitter name. Find me on Carpe Nerdus Twitter as well, or just anywhere else on the internet.
Just
Nothing.
Google him. He'll be there.
Yeah.
You can find his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Feet pics.
I don't know.
I'm gonna start selling feet pics.
Maybe.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it in this economy.
Listen, I got a good paying job. If I need that side money, I'll get it. So that's pretty much it for me. I've got nothing going on in my life. I'm learning data. That's it. Let's go to Jessrica.
Don't fucking call me Jessica ever again. Jesus Christ. My name is not Jessica. You can find me at Sweet Nightales on Twitter and Instagram. I don't got jack shit besides work.
Find her on
And
OnlyFans.
work. I do not have an OnlyFans. I am a cosplayer. You cannot say that I have an OnlyFans because people will assume that I do indeed have an OnlyFans.
I mean, what's so wrong about it, though?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Do you think I've never been tempted?
Same, girl, same.
All right, but anyways, I'm gonna pass it up to Jen.
Fuck you. You, you can find me on Twitter at SummonerXI yelling at people who are wrong about politics and COVID and other things of that nature. People are wrong and I gotta correct them, and it's a never ending job. I'm gonna pass it up.
The internet is big. That's a lot of replies you need to do.
I know, right? Yeah. Alright, hi, I'm Sky. You can follow me on Twitter at Fizzlewizzle. Currently just dying in grad school. And currently dying of sickness. But that's about it.
Wow.
Pass it off to Rossi.
Cinder Wizard, Twitter, Instagram, Ollie.
Wow, that was quick. That was perfect.
Okay.
Nice.
Minimalist to the core.
Yeah, I can't rattle off a list like that very quickly because my list is empty.
Cottage core.
Yeah, you can find me on our Discord instead of any of those sites, and you can also find all of us there, even Rosie, if she can figure out how to navigate the channels.
Don't do it.
But that link is somewhere down below there. I'm sure you can find it. If you can't find the link, you probably can't navigate the channels either. So.
Oh shit! Ooh.
I mean, it's like a bang.
Well, on
Damn.
that note, I think we're
You
gonna
got some aloe
close.
for that burn?
Oh. You know what, guys? I think it's time to shut it down. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys Friday.
Have a